Oops. Oops. Hey everybody. I'm driving. Already. I'm on my way to go get this load. I'm in Sydney, Montana.
You're in for a treat tonight, folks. He's all sorts of discombobulated.
Pressing wrong buttons and everything. In one of the servers. If I could remember which one it is, I'd tell you. I can look at it in a minute.
And then turn right.
But Omega Trucking Replays is in here with me. Kind of surprised me.
Turn right.
I didn't see a notification when he joined.
You read down the list here. Charles Payne says hello, as does One Eye Crawler, Troken, Artie Maynard, Umar Silla, Diane, and Keith Cersei.
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. One-Eyed Crawler, did you get that ProMods set up? I forgot to tell you that I recommend the bundle. You get them all. That assumes, of course, that you've got ETS. I don't remember if you do or not. Stop.
Well, there's no gates or lights there, so
I reckon.
makes sense.
Looks like Casey's going to the same place I am.
Oh, he's picking up there.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, he may have just grabbed my load since
Since it is a convoy server.
Turn
right.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Now, folks, we're not off to a good start here. I see 26 watching, but only 18 thumbs up. What's wrong with that? Boomer's already having a tough night. Let's give him some thumbs up.
Yeah, having a tough night. Pushing wrong buttons and stuff. Maybe I should have had a extra cup of coffee.
Turn left.
And One Eye Crawler says, yeah, I found the bundle, just purchased it. Also got ETS 2 this week on sale with all DLC.
Awesome.
Lobo 1G is in the house.
Welcome, Lobo. By the way, I meant to recognize you earlier for having been in that server when I was. And then I got sidetracked by Squirrel. And forgot. So, here's what's up. I'm working on the ATS All States Challenge. This is the 5th leg of 12, where I'm going from Montana to Nevada. And while I was getting ready, I found and navigated my way to this load. And now we've got it. So, Trucker King has already gifted 1 membership. Thank you, TKA, and Pugwash is the lucky recipient. So, let's get a few shout-outs out the way. We got Trucker King, of course. Vigner was the first one in here, although he said he is not going to be watching because it is late for him. So I should have him on here because he got added yesterday and I updated my list today. Except I don't have Pugwash on there yet. Charles Payne, welcome. One-Eyed Crawler. I know where you are. There you are. Troken. You're on here because I saw your name earlier. There you are, Troken. RD Maynard 57. Oh, you can't be that far down. There you are, RD Maynard 57. Okay. Oh, and Lurch is here.
You're right.
We rang. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's.
Always ringing.
I don't know if he's here or not, but Pilot Bro 39 might be lurking. But I think he's got dad duty tonight. All right.
I haven't seen him in the chat yet.
No, he's doing dad stuff, I think. Okay. Oh, wait. I got some more stuff here. Umar Sila. Welcome. Diane. Keith Cersei. Nightbot's in the house. There's Lobo. 1G, you did mention him. I assume that's him. Lobo's kind of a guy name. Okay. Well, back at you, Troken. Hello. Okay. So, let me tell you what's going on here. So, this is the All States Challenge. The first, well, I did Arizona to California, California to Colorado. Hey, there's Troken. Troken's in here. And Colorado to Idaho, and then Idaho to Montana. And now it's Montana to Nevada. And look what I found. A load from all the way over here in Sydney to all the way over there in Reno. 1,177 miles. And we've got some scenic driving to do south of Bozeman. This is a pretty drive. Through Idaho Falls, down to Pocatello, then Twin Falls, Jackpot.
Nice.
Elko.
Nice roadside waterfalls.
Yeah. Winnemucca, Reno. So.
Susan Arthur says, sorry I'm late. I'm in ETS 2 again.
Well, good. I'm glad you're over there helping to rack up
Keep
some
that alive.
kilometers. Yeah, keep it alive. No, we're doing okay. Some of the people that were doing the challenge in ATS finished it and then switched over to ETS. So that's good that we're keeping that alive. All right, so I've got two people in here that I know about. That's Omega Trucking Replays, Cody Ford. Casey Ford, thank you. Casey Ford and Troken. Let's see if there's anybody else. I don't see anybody else. All right. Now I did want to check also. That's why he's waiting over there. He's going to the same place. He's doing the same run. He is, however, using. Wait. Can I take the same external country? Oh, again. Okay. He's using a company provided trailer. I am using my own. So let's get a move on in just a moment. Wait, what's going on? Why do I have to do a cut screen? I didn't do anything. Oh, look, there's Lurch's truck.
Well, that was a weird sounding laugh.
Yeah, it was. What's up with that? Is that your Yoda laugh? Or
No.
the, what are the mother gremlins? So, how much does this weigh? 48,800. That's a lot of weight.
You don't have you want. Here it is.
So I am fueled up,
Turn right.
fully repaired.
Andrew Black is in the house. And
Hey,
so
Andrew.
is Adam Buser.
Hey, Adam. A little late for you.
Left.
That's cool.
says, I was busy finishing Montana, now doing Wyoming.
Awesome. Getting all the miles in. Okay, I just had a thing flash up on my tablet.
Diane sent a 99-cent super sticker.
All right, Diane, thanks. I just got a weather warning for the local area for severe thunderstorms. And when we get the severe thunderstorms, they're pretty severe. So, if my stream suddenly dies, I lost power.
That's why.
And there's Trucker King knocking Diane off the board before I even had a chance. There, I can still see it. Diane and Anonymous.
Adam says mostly day trips within 500 miles or so. And another gifted membership from TK. Who's gonna get it? Drum roll, please. Just mentioning in the early stream how that must have slipped by because I wasn't able to see the Q&A event. TK says, "Give it back." No.
What do you mean you couldn't see the Q&A event?
Not on this profile.
Oh, you just had to switch?
Yeah.
Ah.
Lurch Games wasn't able to see it, but my other one was. Because that one I actually pay for.
Right. Anonymous. Jamal
and a super sticker
Tyson.
from, yep, Jamal Tyson.
Keep right.
Oh, these things pop up in my peripheral vision and I can't help but look. It's like when you're going across the tracks and all of a sudden you see something out of the corner of your eye and you gotta look because it might be a train.
Keep right. Then continue straight.
Douglas Williams says, "What's up, all?"
Hey, Douglas.
Straight.
Adam Buser says, "I realize my Western Star and Freightline trucks can almost reach 100 miles an hour without a trailer on the highway."
Really? That sounds awfully dangerous. Reckless.
Trucker King says, "I don't know why it keeps showing up as anonymous."
Oh, is that him?
Must be since he's saying that.
Yeah.
Keep right. And then continue straight. Go straight.
Got the screen, or the stream going up on my big screen TV, so kiddo was watching it and reading the chat as well, and One-Eyed Crawler's name must have tickled something because she kind of giggled a little bit as she was reading that one. Douglas Williams with a $4 super sticker.
Hey, Douglas, thanks. Gonna make TK work for it tonight. about to find out if we're going to get called into the scale. And it's open.
Baptism says evening, everyone.
Hey, baptism. Ooh, I got a green light. No.
Yeah. Adam says I'm learning to take it easy on the brakes and not go so fast. Sometimes I get into fender benders without realizing.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Ace the Driver 2 and AFO Dragon both say hello.
Welcome, guys.
Adam asks, where are you going now?
Nevada. We just left. Yeah, sort of. We just left Sydney, Montana, and we're headed for Reno, Nevada, a distance of 1,177 miles.
Baptism says, for anyone that doesn't know, ATS is running a sale on Steam. I don't know for how long, but I got the last of the DLC, which was 2 bundle packs for like $40.
There's some great deals going on right now. Lane-ins.
What was that?
Go straight.
Oh, you know what? I need to just advance the time. Well, it's 2 a.m.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Baptism has anyone looking to dabble in ATS, I think it's $4.99. Curious if that means Oklahoma and Kansas will be dropping soon.
No, they have these sales periodically throughout the year. One thing does not have anything to do with the other, usually. I couldn't hear that. What?
On long-nosed trucks, how close can you see over the hood before you're right up against the bumper?
Yeah, you can't see much at all over the hood. Somebody could be walking in front of you and they disappear. I mean, if they're close. But that'd be crazy for someone to do because for two reasons. One, why would you walk into someone's blind spot? And two, if the motor's running, it's really loud. Oh, smack in the face! Yellowstone River.
Nicholas says, hey Boomer, I'm in bed and probably gonna fall asleep on this huge leg I've got for you.
Keep it warm for me then.
Baptism says, I take my chances and put my emblem somewhere near the front of their roof and then check. But if unsure, just give them room.
Yeah, walking in front of the truck, it's just really noisy if the engine's running. I mean, it's a big diesel motor, but if the fan's running, it's really loud. Another smack in the face. Ooh. Bugwash! Thanks for the help. You're welcome. Thanks for the coffees. Oh, lane changer. Whoops. I probably should have been drinking one of those coffees.
One Eye Curler says, rookie question. Does the curtain trailer carry more loads of different freight than the reefer trailer?
Not necessarily, but I guess in some cases, yes. With a curtain side like this, you can pull it back out of the way and you can load traditional flatbed loads. You can't do that necessarily in a reefer. Although I've taken some loads in a reefer that should have been on a flatbed. So with a reefer, you can do all refrigerated loads plus most dry van loads. In fact, I would suggest you can do all dry van loads. I can't think of any off the top of my head that you couldn't do. With the tent trailer curtain side like this, it's basically a flatbed trailer with a Conestoga. So you can take flatbed loads and anything you would normally do as a dry van. So it's a lot. So anything palletized. Is that a scale? Yeah, but it's closed. Anything palletized and it would just get strapped down. Any types of equipment you would put on a flatbed would go on this and it would be tied down. Hope that answers your question.
Adam says, mostly at stoplights in first person. I can see the roof of a car, but in front of the bumper I have a few feet of room left to make a move.
Yeah.
True Trucking got used to the long nose on his Pete 389.
You need to keep up with your situational awareness, so when you're pulling up behind someone at a light or something, you need to be aware of how far he is, and as soon as he starts to disappear, you want to stop. You don't need to be any closer than that anyway.
Bedrock says, Breaker 19, anyone got a smoky report out there? Westbound down from Arizona to Cali, come on.
Yeah, they're out thick as thieves.
Wondered when he would chime in. Nightcrawler said, sure does, thank you. Adam asks, stroking, how much room is in front of the nose? 10 feet?
Is he asking Troken? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
To which Trucker responded about that, give or take.
I think I lost.
Like Boomer
There he
just
is.
said, be aware of your surroundings. Adam says, is it best to fuel up when tank is half full or less than that?
It's best to fuel up when fuel is available. At a good price.
You don't have to stop at every fuel station along the way, but if you notice yourself getting down there, then I would start looking for the next available station.
Some of it is just prudence. If you know you're going into an area, a long stretch ahead of you with may not be any truck stops, or they're far and few between, you might want to get fuel before you get into that area, because when you do get into that area and there is a fuel stop, it might be more expensive. It's like going to the store and buying food before you're hungry. Ooh, got a green.
It says, for me, I look at the gauge and calculate the distance.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait till I get empty, or, you know, nearly empty. if I got down to like a quarter tank, I've waited too long. Is how I feel about it. You want a cushion of comfort. Because what if you do get down to a quarter of a tank and you miscalculated and there's no fuel stops between where you just passed the last fuel place and where your tank runs empty? I get a little oversensitive because one time I pushed it too far and I almost ran out of fuel. And I'm talking about in real life.
I was just gonna say, was that real life or the game?
Yeah, real life. In the game, I could just push a button and, you know, it would cost me some amount of money, which mimics real life. You could call for service truck, but you could wait for an hour or several hours before they show up with, you know, a few gallons of fuel. And you still got to go find a fuel stop. And, you know, and in the game, it all happens like now. In real life, it could be an hours long ordeal, and it could have all been averted if you'd just got fuel at that last fuel stop when you had half a tank. Or before you got below a quarter of a tank, whatever. It's a judgment call.
It says now I'm in this game.
Who's that?
Susan?
Oh. Are you joining the server? I seem to have lost Casey. Well, one thing that I did, I mean, I was like 3/4 of a tank. I got fuel, I repaired my truck, got fuel, and then went and picked up the load. Now I got enough fuel probably to make it the entire trip. If I had to.
It says I'm gonna try.
Well, we'll look for you.
Adam says, is more fuel used when the RPMs are higher?
Yeah. Yeah, because you're running faster.
The higher the RPMs, the harder the engine's working and the more fuel is being burned.
It's also why you want to make sure you're in the correct gear. You don't want to overdo the engine. Speaking of, oops, I was just checking my RPMs. Accident. Yeah, we theoretically could make 1,500 miles, and we've got 836 to go. I don't think it'll go 15, but go ahead.
Adam says, does cruise control use fuel too?
Well, of course, your engine is running, you're using fuel.
Bedrock says, boss man doesn't even know that I got the American flag flapping in the wind on the server.
You're right, I don't. But that's not you on my left rear quarter. that Casey coming? Yep.
Adam says I'm not ready to convoy yet. Still need to work on my speed and steering.
And your mods. Probably.
All on the keyboard, he says.
A lot of people do it.
Baptism says, how do you get that map overlay?
That's a feature of convoying. Like that. You hit the map key. If you're not moving, it shows up like normal. But once you're moving, it shows up as an overlay. Because you're in a convoy mode, you can't pause. There's other things that are different in convoy mode too. Like if I try to hit the escape key, it says please stop to access the screen. But once I'm stopped, I can hit escape and go into this menu, or into the screen. Oh yeah, I want to look at the map. Hey, where's Casey going? He missed his exit. So there's Lobo in Fort Collins. Where's that? There's Bedrock. Ehrenberg. He's headed to California.
Baptism said, oh, okay, because I downloaded all the mods you guys use, and I was like, I need that, because I hate pausing.
Yeah, it doesn't work in solo mode.
Go straight.
At least I'm not unaware of a mod that does it. So, oh, he went up there to get fuel? Because he didn't get fuel before he left? Should have went before he left.
Where did he? Is he going to get repairs?
Well, he pulled into that fuel station there. I mean, he might need repairs too, but...
Go straight.
Baptism says it really should, because it's like driving with an atlas in your lap. Pretty realistic.
You're not supposed to be looking at an atlas while you're driving.
Ryan says, hey, Boomer.
Hey, Ryan.
You're just getting stopped at all the lights.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's kind of typical for driving in town like this. I could be doing some shout outs, I reckon. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436. Top driver for January for ATS. There's one of them there T680 day cabs.
Go straight.
Adam says, I noticed the small towns not labeled on the map are correct when looking at the real map.
Say that again.
He said, I noticed that the small towns not labeled on the map are correct when looking at a real map.
Well, how would you know if they're correct if they're not labeled on the map? trying to think that one through, and it's not connect. It's not clicking.
Go straight.
They're not on the in-game map.
Right, but so how would you know? What is that?
Because you're driving through them.
Okay. Well, they should be right. That doesn't mean they are, though. I mean, there are a lot of what they call villages.
It says, from looking at the atlas of the state compared to the ones in the game.
Go straight. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Well, finally going into a scale. Now I came out here to see how close I was to the line, because I was watching it as I pulled up, and I thought I was over a little bit, and I am. And there comes Casey right up behind us. Well, back there a little bit.
Adam says I'm looking at the road system and the towns it goes through to see if it matches with the towns of the green sign.
Ah,
Alexis Thompson says hi.
hello there, Alexis. Welcome to the stream.
Computing.
And Sue just connected. We are good to go. 87,604 pounds.
Get ready to turn right.
The scales are never that accurate.
Turn right.
They typically round to the nearest, like 100 pounds.
Alexis asks, what kind of steering wheel system do you use?
Link in the
Desktop.
description below. All of that information is in the description below.
Go straight.
Hamza King says, hello everyone.
Hey, Hamza. I wanted to get out of the cab because this is a real pretty drive.
Rock Henry says, in ATS, have you had many roads that are uphill in both directions?
Never. Well, I mean, when you climb up the mountains, you climb up to the summit and then down, and if you go the other way, it's just the opposite. So I guess technically yes, but look at that waterfall.
Farmington says hello.
Hey, Farming Sins.
And Ryan says that truck needs a camera on the side of the GPS like the new man truck in ATS.
Well, the reason why I was so quick to say no is because I got into a discussion one time in comments on one of my videos with somebody who just kept claiming that no matter which way he went, he was going uphill on the same road, same stretch of road. And I told him that was absurd. There's no way possible that can happen in this game or in real life. But you do have stretches of undulation along the course of a road. But the assertion was, oh, look at that. It's like an elk or something. The assertion was that no matter where you were, it was always uphill, and that's just not so.
He says, I've had many that are uphill in both directions, and I've emailed to SES with no reply. It does happen only in ATS, he says.
I've never seen it. I mean, like, we're going uphill right now. If we were going the other way, we'd be going downhill. Because it works in the game just like it does in real life.
Baptism asks, do you feel like the Logitech 923 is sufficient for you, or do you wish you had an interchangeable wheel with a bigger rim?
Nope, I like this one. I like this G923 a lot. I don't care for having a big rim, you know, a big diameter wheel, because this works. And I use this for other things, like Farm Sim. So it's just a matter of adjusting or adapting to the diameter of this. Don't pull out in front of me. And of course, as Lurch knows, after you do this for several hours and you go and get in your own car, that feels weird.
You've wanted to reach for the paddles to put on the direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I have my turn signals, I use the paddles on the back of the steering wheel. So yeah, when I get in my car, sometimes I forget and I go to hit the paddles that aren't there. What was that?
Turn right.
Rock Henry gives an example. San Diego to Yuma. On my ATS, both directions on the same road are 90% uphill.
San Diego to Yuma, there is a summit that you have to crest. There is a hilly area there that you have to climb up when you come out of San Diego headed towards Yuma. And then you go downhill to the desert plateau. Well, it's the reverse going the other way. Somewhere west of El Centro, you start climbing up that hill. And then you hit the summit and you come down the other side. That's the only kind of uphill in both directions that exists in the game or in real life. Because if you drive that in real life, that's what it's like. You'll go uphill to the summit and then downhill on the other side. And the game mimics that. It's not as aggressive in the game as it is in real life.
Baptism said, gotcha. I've just watched others that prefer the bigger rim, so I figured I'd ask. I too love my T248, which is the same size as yours.
I guess this, I mean, it's not realistic from a truck driving standpoint. I mean, it feels the same, it's just smaller. It's sporty, I guess, for lack of a better description. And now we just crested this. We're crossing into Idaho. And Idaho, or the state line between Idaho and Montana, is actually the crest of the mountain range. So that's why we're going downhill right now. But we're leveling out already. In real life, this would take much longer. But of course, it's not real life. It's a simulation, and in order to, you know, make it worthwhile, you gotta have, it's gotta be shorter.
AJ Man says, hey everyone, hope I didn't miss much.
Oh, you missed the drive through Montana.
Baptism says, hot rod trucking.
Hold on. Okay, what was the last one?
Baptism said, hot rod trucking. Adam says the Continental Divide should be somewhere.
We just crossed it. Well, I don't know if it was a Continental Divide, but yeah, the or the Rockies. And if you're not familiar with the Continental Divide, that's where the water on one side, you know, water that like snow melt and what rivers or whatever, we'll say rivers. The rivers on the west side all flow to the Pacific or the Baja California. Waters on the east side all flow to the Gulf of Mexico by way of the Mississippi River, the Missouri and the Mississippi. So that's the Continental Divide.
Pilot says, it's Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I need to step away a couple months. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, that was some more downhill, where we had to use the engine brake to keep from getting too fast. We got a green. Looks closed. Maybe it's not, but looks closed. Whoa! Tim, are you leaving? Road trip nerd. Good to see you back. Well, hello there, it's K9. Welcome to the stream. And for the two of you that just got here, we are on our way. Well, we left eastern Montana. We are headed for Reno, Nevada. Right now we're in Idaho Falls, Idaho. XLT!
Right.
Long time no see is right. What is up? Smack in the face. I'm gonna have to wait for Lurch to get back to catch up on those comments.
ITSK9 says hello.
Yeah, I got that one. I'm up to XLT 588 Gaming.
Hogwash said when you use the engine brake, is it set on a function key or a button?
Button on my steering wheel.
JJ Man says, I saw in one of the articles about Kansas and Oklahoma mentioning something about overweight in the scales. So they might be doing something with the scales to give fines for being overweight.
I didn't read that article. I saw it, but I didn't read it.
Francisco Gaming says, hello bro, I like you.
Well, hello yourself, and thanks for showing up and liking what we're doing here. Be sure to leave a like.
Yeah, we're doing okay there. 40 watching now, and we got 43 likes.
All right. I think Adam had to leave.
XLT says, Ben's so busy whenever you're streaming, trying to catch up.
Well, it's nice to know you're still around.
Baptism says, I watched someone in this camera drive straight into an exit guardrail.
Was it me?
Wedged wedge themselves in between the two rails. That camera view is going to get someone killed.
Yeah, I've had a few issues. You gotta watch out on the curves.
JG Man says that was just my guess. Someone else commented and said that they maybe they will give us more ability to adjust weight.
Exit right.
Speed M says hi. I'm drinking a Fennec.
Hold on, hold on. I heard I'm drinking a what?
Either Fernet or Fennec. I can't quite make it out. While I follow your trip.
Okay. I'm curious to know what that is.
Baptism says it's so hard to drive and the steering is way more sensitive, I feel.
In this view, it is hard to drive. It takes practice. Here comes the rain again.
Dan says it's an adult drink.
Ah, okay. I've never heard of it.
Family Hilly says, hey Boomer, how you doing tonight? Long time no see.
Yeah. Oops. A lot of that going around. It certainly is. Well, until the rain started. Yeah, that view is harder still to drive in without crashing. At least this one you can kind of get into a position like this. Kind of get stabilized.
Kelly says, where are you headed to?
Reno, Nevada.
Says I use that view and it shows way too close to the truck and it just repeats it. I never get the long drive-bys. Ryan says, do you have a clutch pedal?
Yes.
One-Eyed Crawler asks, how do you use the different stages of the exhaust brake? I hear people say they have 3 stages.
There are 3. I almost always just use the highest setting.
I think it's time to get back in the cab with that fog.
Yeah. The I use stages 1 or 2 is when I don't need full braking power, and if I'm going down a decline, I don't have a lot of excess speed. I just use 1 or 2 to kind of control my speed. Same way I did in real life. Because if you use the top level setting, you can actually slow down too much. Sometimes.
Exit right.
Family Hilly says, when was the last time you used Coast to Coast Map?
It's been a few weeks.
Exit right.
We did a live stream convoy a couple of months ago, I think.
ATS K9 says I started driving with the third person viewpoint actually. XLT says I felt like I was going to tip over in that view.
Turn left.
Well, it kind of looks like it sometimes. Especially in Euro truck. Start turning. I mean, it doesn't look like it in ATS too much. But it always seemed like it was in Euro truck.
Mickey says, yo, what's up, nerds?
I couldn't hear you, what?
Mickey says, yo, what's up, nerds?
What's up?
The sky.
We're just nerding out over here in Idaho.
Family Hilly has never been to California or Nevada, but would like to go someday.
They're both very beautiful and scenic states. Well, especially like Northern California. That is the Snake River.
Want to tip over that railing?
No.
Go straight.
Billboards says California has a beautiful scenery.
Check out some of my over-the-road trucking videos. My trucking vlogs videos. Look for the playlist for driving in California.
He also adds, even though Nevada is all desert, it's still beautiful nonetheless.
Yes. Yeah, I've got some really pretty drives with, real life trucking video
Right.
of Northern California around Mount Shasta and other areas up there. It's beautiful.
I always get a kick out of the fact that there's an actual town out there called Weed.
Uh-huh. Kind of neat.
Road Trips also says most of Southern California is desert with the exception of LA and the San Diego areas.
Go straight.
And it's still desert too. It's just mostly covered with, you know, buildings.
Emily Hilly says, I'm working on getting a PC so I can play with you, Boomer. A PC is very high.
You need a PC for this. And the other stuff we do.
Ryan asks, what is the best forced feedback wheel and pedals?
Well, I'm rather partial to the Logitech G923. Just rolled into the intersection. Ever so slightly, and I got a ticket.
Oh, you might as well just go now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's green. Road Trip Nerd says, yeah, Boomer, I've seen your real life videos. They're really good.
Thank
I
you.
used to make jokes about the tongue of weed. Weed also serves as the main gate.
As the what?
Main gate.
Main gate?
Yeah. Gateway to Klamath Falls, where
Oh.
it begins at 97.
Yes. In Weed, you either stay on Interstate 5 and go north to Medford, or you get off and take US Highway 97 to Klamath Falls and points north. That US Highway 97 drive all the way to Yakima and beyond is pretty awesome. Actually, I think you can take it all the way to Wenatchee or to even to the Canadian border. I think I'm gonna change the time soon. This little stretch right here, that curve from where you're going west, and now we're going south, this is accurate. It really looks like that here.
Road Trip says, yep, Interstate 5 goes through Western Oregon and goes up to Washington near the Canadian border.
All the way to it.
As far as 97, I'm not sure how far it goes.
All the way to the Canadian border. Pretty sure.
Go straight.
97 runs on the east side of the Cascade Mountains. And it is a beautiful drive.
Nikki says, bro, I didn't even know there was a place called Weed. I'm just now realizing that.
Yep. Check it out on the map. It's in Northern California.
Yep.
Go straight.
Road Trip said it's just north of the city of Mount Shasta. About 10 miles north.
That it is. And from the truck stop in Weed, you get an awesome view of Mount Shasta.
Nikki says I'll look it up when I get some free time.
I think if I remember, I'll post a picture in the Discord. Welcome to Nevada. And we're gonna roll into jackpot. In real life, that's actually a more abrupt downhill slope than it just appeared to be. What's that?
Road Trip says, I've been to the pilot truck stop in Weed before, and it's a beautiful view of Shasta, especially when there's snow on the summit.
Yep. That is a fact.
Baptism says, is there an MPH cap on where all the trucks runs? Because I was playing last night and it capped me at 65. Just trying to figure out if it was a glitch or not to plan future runs.
World of Trucks, all World of Trucks loads are speed limited to 65 miles an hour in ATS and 90 kilometers an hour in Euro Truck Simulator. I think it's 90.
Yeah. Mickey says, oh my gosh, I just looked it up. Big old sign that says weed. Baptism says, okay, I started panicking.
Oh, I need to pull over and change the time. I guess I could have done it at that light back there.
Boomers in the dark. Bedrock says, Boomer, want me to set the time to 5 a.m.?
Yes, please. I got no. Oh, there it goes. I had nowhere to stop.
Bugosh says it's good you can drive at night, but I much more prefer daytime driving just to take in the scenery.
Exactly. I love the scenery. Thank you, Bedrock.
Well, Mickey's got a .46 now and only 45 thumbs up. Does that mean one person doesn't like it? Or he's just not getting that thumbs up yet? Ricochet says, yo, 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 chat.
Hey, nice of you to take some time away from Call of Duty. That's awesome.
TK says, you can't talk, Mr. Farson.
Yes, I can.
Machine says, TK and I had fun.
Good. Yeah, I saw you guys over there. I was kind of jealous.
Get ready to turn right.
Road Trip Nerd says, I gotta go, guys. I need to get back to work.
Oh, you just got here.
Turn right.
Boy, did I miss shift.
Bedrock's asking TK, how do you get out of the command screen after changing the time?
Hit the F5 key and then escape.
She says, found out I'm an okay sniper.
There's Casey way up yonder on the other side of Elko.
Bedrock said, thanks, it's been a while. And then says, and I don't need any crap from you, TK, about been a while. To which TK said, you said it, not me. Dennis Jones says, I'm watching while 2,047 mods are getting added to my ATS and my new PC.
2047? Why do you need so many mods? I mean, I think I've got somewhere around 30-ish, 30, 35. Maybe not even that many with this profile.
Rashid says, I think Boomer should start streaming Call of Duty. And Mickey says, I would love to watch Boomer play COD.
Well, not on this channel. I am going to start another channel for other games like Farm Sim and maybe Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty.
Yeah. You've been saying that for
Months, I know.
be honest, I don't use that many mods. JJ Man says, I don't know, but I can't get into Call of Duty. I tried it and really don't like to see the hype.
It's a fun shoot 'em up, first person shoot 'em up game. I like Arma 3. It's a little bit more in depth than that, but I like Squad because it's more strategic and tactical. Call of Duty is beyond tactical. I mean, it's just you're just running around like a crazy person. There's no tactics to speak of. There's no teamwork to speak of. I mean, that's my opinion, or my take on it. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh yeah.
I have to downgrade shifting until I get a truck shifter adapter, but wow.
Hey Willie. I know you've been a member off and on from gifted memberships. It looks to me like you just joined on your own accord. Welcome to the adventure. I mean, that's how it appears anyway.
Estefano, Nightbot got you for caps. You can't do that. Try sending your message again without all the caps.
Yeah, you can capitalize individual words, but don't use all caps or you'll get blocked.
Ryan says, I wish SES could add rain puddles on the tarp trailer.
Never thought of that, but the first thought that occurs to me is that would be more graphics intensive stuff, and you know, it's okay for some people. But that would add some realism. Right, we're just rolling into Winnemucca.
Go straight.
What is a mucka?
I don't know, but you could win one. Apparently. I think it's an Indian word. Maybe.
He says, well, I'm going to head out, nerds.
Okay. Well, we'll be wrapping it up soon. All right, CJ Johns 31. Welcome to the adventure. Another reefer hauler. Oh, dry van hauler. My bad. Now, why didn't I see Willie's thing pop up on my screen?
Huh.
Woo! That's me trying to read the chat. That's why Lurch is here. Well, that and to do voices.
Estefano says, hello, how are you? I'm from Brazil.
Welcome from Brazil. We truly have people from all over the world.
said, I used to be here on my own accord, but before I could subscribe again, I end up getting a gifted membership.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
She can't wait to play Call of Duty with you.
Well, I tell you what, if I didn't have a bunch of stuff to harvest on Edgewater, I might join you.
That a hint, hint, hint?
Right. Because we rolled over and there's a lot. I forgot I was going to post about it, and I forgot. And I had to get ready for this. A whole lot of harvesting going on over there. Well, I might have to stop and get fuel. Don't nobody tell Adam. I waited till I was below a quarter tank. Thank you, Douglas.
And you know, Joe says, will you ever play Call of Duty? And TK said, he'll play when the farm sim servers die.
I play Call of Duty. I don't stream it. Yet. I don't feel like I'm good enough. Plus, I don't have that channel set up yet. Oh, I guess I gotta get that done. People want to see me stream farming. Now people want to see me stream Call of Duty. Next thing you know, you want to see me stream flight simming. I have had people ask me that too.
Billy Thornton says, I'll tell you one thing, having a shifter for this is much better for climbing hills.
Amen to that. Now this is where it feels like I might tip over in this view. Just because it swings a little bit, or sways. I'll have to see if I can get fuel in Fernley. I don't even know if Fernley is a thing in the game. Like it is in real life.
Douglas Williams says, Boomer, keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it well.
Oh, thank you. That's very thoughtful and kind of you. I like doing this, but I like doing the other stuff too. I've actually not been doing as much driving as I ought to.
Says just do less farm simming.
You know, I'm pretty sure I have more miles than you. Pretty sure I have more miles in ATS than you have in ATS and ETS combined. Oh, I work. Yeah, that's true, you do.
Bro says, ooh, shots fired back.
You also play almost as much Call of Duty as I do Farm Sim.
Whew. Willie says I spent $1,200 on flight sim and flight controls and throttles, rudder pedals, and the ATS is still waiting on, and the ATS stuff. Still waiting on rudder pedals.
Wow.
JJ Man said, Boomer, you mentioned earlier you do websites. How did you get into it? I've always been interested in getting into that. Or I've always been interested in getting into that.
You know, I don't remember. Oh, here we are in Reno. I didn't even stop and get fuel. I don't remember how I got into it. Oh! And this was about 15 years ago. I was looking for an exit plan, or I was working on an exit plan from my then corporate job.
Right.
And I was studying, well, actually even longer ago than that. It actually goes back more than 20 years. I was looking for another source of income. To get out of what I was doing. And it wasn't to do websites. My desire was to develop multiple streams of internet income. So I didn't learn to do websites in order to do them for other people. I wanted to learn how to do websites to build websites for myself. That never really panned out, but years later on, I wound up doing websites for other people. It just kind of evolved, but it wasn't consistent enough that I could, you know, make a regular living from. I lacked focus. So then I got into truck driving. I tried to do websites at the same time, but I really couldn't. After a long day's driving, I was just too wiped out to try and work on websites. But I kept my hand in it a little bit, and then when I got out of trucking as an over-the-road driver, I mean, I still had some clientele that I was doing little bits and pieces here and there for.
Get ready to turn left.
And I decided to get serious about it. And I have a friend,
Turn left.
actually also a client. I did their website for their business. They do home remodels and things. Home additions, home remodeling. And so I did their website for them about 10 years ago, and then I redid it a few years later. And so the wife of the guy who I did the work for, we work together. She finds website gigs. She manages the overall project. I do the website work itself. She provides content. We've done a few projects together. And then she kind of stepped back from a little bit, but to focus on their regular business. But she wound up sending me a bunch of leads for other people in that industry. And one of those leads is a website that I'm working on now. I'm almost done with.
Then turn right.
And then she's got another one for me to do. Like, I'm already a week behind schedule.
Turn right.
Yeah, you went the wrong way.
Back at you, TK was like, no way. I may put 2 hours a night, maybe.
Okay. Oh, somebody push the easy button. Where'd he go? There he is. I'm headed back there. Anyway.
So no farm sim for Boomer till website is done.
Not true. Because I don't have to use a lot of brain energy for farm simming. With the website stuff I do. He didn't have his own trailer. He just pulled up and did the easy button thing. And he's where it's a non-collision zone. Yeah, somebody's got to harvest that grain for the apocalypse. Oopsie.
Crazy Man says, do you build from scratch using HTML? I've heard that's not really done as much anymore.
Right. No. I've done it, but I don't. I use WordPress. All my websites are based on WordPress. It's amazing what you can do with a WordPress website now. I mean, there are some pretty fancy websites done that are based on WordPress. If you go to my website, my Over the Road Trucking Adventure website, which I think is linked to in the description below. That's a WordPress site, but it actually looks like a WordPress site. Some of my other sites don't. Ah, well, that was almost 2 hours. I'm kind of surprised. Well, HTML is still used. You really do need to know HTML for some of the stuff, because you need to understand how it works. You need to understand HTML code. But like I used to use Dreamweaver to build a website in HTML code. But I haven't done a website from scratch using HTML in over 10 years. But you know what? I'm just going to pull up here and shut her down. No point in going anywhere else. I do want to see who else is in here. There's Lobo up there. Wasn't he in Texas or Colorado or something? Now he's up there. There's Troken in Las Vegas. Sue is driving between Phoenix. Looks like she's headed west into California. I thought that, oh, there's Bedrock, because he was headed into California from Arizona. Or, yeah, he's doing the, that's his first leg, I think, of the challenge. So Arizona to California. Looks like he's going to Eureka. Sue, I don't know if she's been doing the challenge. But Lobo probably, hang on a second. Lobo, the next, oh, he's done. He's finished the challenge. Yeah, I don't have Sue in here, so maybe she's starting it. So let's see what I got for going from Montana to where I went. 1,100 miles exactly. Why did I get shorted 77 miles? The planned distance was 1,177, right? The driven distance and the accepted distance was 1,100 miles. I feel like I got cheated again. Bummer. Well, let me add that to my spreadsheet. So I can record my 5th leg. Still got a lot of driving to do for the month. Ew, toothaches suck. Sorry to hear that. All right, folks. Well, oops, I guess I should get out of that map screen. Get back into that screen. That's Casey. We didn't actually convoy. That's not what we were doing, but we did follow along. Casey and I will be doing a one-on-one convoy soon. And there goes Trucker King and gifting another membership. Phasmified. Awesome. What? I am going to end it here. Whew, I'm tired. I'm hungry. Hello, Revered Gaming, and goodbye, because we're leaving. Oh, I didn't do all my shout-outs. Knee-High Sniper, my bad. Isabella Hagloff, Bedrock, who's in the server right now. Nicholas XXXN, and Norwegian Trucker Nicholas was in earlier. He's out for the night. Susan Arthur is in the server. XLT 588 Gaming showed up. Omega Trucking Replays, our top ATS driver for April, is in the server. Silent Dilemma, Picard Gaming, Big Al 2424, Farming Sins is in the house. Solar Kraken 68. Lobo, I already got you. Cody Old, JJ Man 1982 is here. Nick Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS driver for January and April, probably sleeping. Garland, because he lives in Denmark. David H74, the Driving Gamer. That reminds me, the Bucks, the Driving Gamer, is hosting a Sunday Fun Day convoy tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be in that. Lurch, are you in that?
Nope.
Nope. I think TK is going to be in that. I forget who else. Ipswich, Matthew Roth, Sanjay, G-Dog, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Bogdan BD, Stobbs was in the house. I don't know if he still is. Wolf, that's right. Wolf is there. Pilot Bro will be there. Ooh wee. Dang, Casey, that's bad. Okay, Troken. See you later. Yeah, I guess if there's enough demand for the Call of Duty stuff, we'll add a whole area for that, as well as the role. Johnny Hansen, Hamzakin was here, Peter Evans, Justin Burns, Farlander, Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Ulysses S. Grant, Bruce A., Chris T., Rick Rashid is here, unless he's left to go play Call of Duty already. Robert Alexander, OD, Edgar's Livestream, Alvin Carrillo, Matthew Bright, Thomas Berger, Uladrak, Newsass, General Chaos, Jason Putman. Well, Casey, thanks for tagging along. That was kind of neat. Partly because I wasn't expecting it. And Nana to Joe, no, I don't do Xbox or any other console game. Diego Vargas, Tazzy291, Ron Stoffel, Doom 3, Outback Jack, Jennifer Roth, Andrew Black, was he here earlier? Darren Romaine, David C., Gordy Pitzel, David Singh, Elliot Hallisey, John the Bricklayer, Luis Aquino, Rogerio Souza, Limitless Sam, Dan, Mr. Clouds 8, High Life Transport Gaming. And for those of you who don't know, okay, One-Eyed Crawler, the reason why I'm reading off these names is these are all either, oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. I need something to eat for dinner. Reefer haulers or flatbedders, channel members. They get their name shouted out during live streams, except for this morning I didn't. I forgot. XDD, Clive Hughes, Cecil Simulations, Zynor, Herbert Harris, Future Endeavored, VRCQX, Paul Lansford, Hart, David Harris, Zane Rahman, Road Trip Nerd. Is he still here? Stiggy Stigs 122, Trucking Kid, James Brandt, Northside Music, Fazarupiras, Ultimate GMZ, Hamza Kin, Lee01 Mister, Mickey was here, Railfanner, Can Tanks, Gamer JP82, OG Country Trucker, and Baptism is here. Pretty sure I got everybody. Let me just double check. Yes. All right, except for the ones that were added tonight. All right, everybody. Stay tuned for the credits roll. See if your name is in there. Thanks for the coffees. Thanks for the super chats, the super stickers, and the tips. Most of all, thanks for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow.